In this video, I'm going to reveal what I believe is the simplest way to make money online. In fact, it's so simple, I'm shocked I've never spoken about it on this channel. What you're simply going to be doing is that you're going to be creating what are called low content books, and you're going to be selling them on Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP is Amazon's Kindle direct publisher. And so you're going to be selling these books and making hundreds to thousands of dollars every single month. Even if you're a complete beginner, you can do this. There's a tool I'm going to show you that will just show you exactly what you need to do. Will give you everything that you need to know so that you can start making money within hours. I'm talking about hours. I'm not talking about days. I'm not talking about weeks, but then within hours, you can start doing this. And no, you don't have to have experience. You don't have to be an author. You don't have to be someone who is an expert in English. Complete beginners from any part of the world can start doing this. And I want to show you how to get into it in this video. But before we get into it, if you don't know who I am, my name is Marshall Malaba and I'm on a mission to expose the income secrets of some of the world's millionaires. I want to become one of them and I want to take you along the journey. If you are looking to learn how to build an online business which will give you financial freedom, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this designed to give you financial freedom. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about how you can make thousands of dollars every single month using this method of low content books. And the best part about this is that it's passive income. Passive means that it's work that you do once, but then it's going to pay you over and over and over and over again. Low content books simply refers to those books that are like normal books. They've got a cover, but on the inside, there is not much content. In other words, you don't have to do any writing. Examples of these are notepads, journals, sketchbooks, coloring books, etc. The list is endless. So there are people around the world who are simply creating these books that you buy and you didn't know that you probably could make some profit from them. And they are making so much money from them by simply creating them using a tool that I'm going to show you shortly. And then they post them on Amazon and then they get paid every single month. Money is coming into the accounts using this simple method. So no, you don't need to be a writer or you don't need to have some writing experience. You simply need to be able to design this, and I'll show you how you can design it using a very special tool. And then once you have designed it, you then put it on Amazon KDP, right? What then happens is that Amazon, when someone buys that book, Amazon is the one that's going to print the book, and then Amazon is the one that's going to deliver the book to the person. You don't do anything. Your job is simply to design it, put it up there, and then if people buy it, that's how you start making your money. So let me jump into my laptop and show you how this actually works. All right, so as you can see, this is Amazon.com. This is the famous website where you can buy anything. For example, you can buy video games, you can buy laptops, but in this case, we're talking about buying books. So let's say someone wants to buy a book. Let's say that they want to buy a journal, right? All that you simply have to do is just come here and type in and say journal, right? And then as you can see, there are different suggestions that pop up. Let me say journal for women. So there are so many different types of journals that you can find here. Someone's going to come here and search and buy the one, they choose the one that they like, and then they're actually going to buy it. So the question that you probably asking yourself is, okay, how do I learn how to design the journal firstly? And secondly, how do I know that people are actually going to buy it? Which is why I want to introduce you to this tool, which is called Bookvault. And it's an amazing tool that firstly will help you to do all the research that you need to do. For example, what are the best types of, if you want to do journals, what are the best types of journals that are actually selling right now? You don't want to create a product that you put up there and then no one actually buys it. It actually helps you to do that research to show you the best types of journals that are actually being sold at the moment. And then you can then look at the people who are selling them, what exactly, how the designs, how exactly are they doing it, and then you can copy and you can learn from them so that your chances of actually being successful are better. And so as you can see here, they've got lots of video tutorials that you actually can learn how to use the platform, but I just want to walk you through it. There's this feature which is called the cloud. You just simply click on the cloud, and then it's going to bring you to this section here where firstly it's going to show you, like, for example, top 100, 200, 300. I usually leave it on top 100. It will show you the top 100 best sellers in a particular category. So then here I come and I choose the category that I want. Currently it's on notebook. I'm just going to come here, and as you can see, these are the different categories that are actually available. I'm going to put it on journal, right? And then the price range, I want to come here and reduce the price range, let's say to about $20, because not many people buy journals that are $100. And then once I've set that up, I just simply click on search here. Now when it's done searching, it's going to show you the best journals that are currently available on on Amazon, right? So these are different authors and people who have written these journals, and it's just giving you all the information that you need to know. For example, this one here, as you can see, it's got a bit of vulgar there. So that's the description that the person, that the title that the person used. For example, if you want to create something like that, that's the title that this person is using. As you can see, the ratings, 8,313 people have actually rated this. In other words, this person has made a lot of sales. In terms of how much money they actually are selling this thing, they're selling it for $4.99. And as you can see, estimated monthly sales is $733. That's how much they're making every single month from this book. And now probably you're thinking $4.99 is not a lot of money. But if you just do the calculations, like if I come to my calculator here, and then I just say $4.99 times 733, it shows you that this person is making about $3,657 per month from simply selling this this journal right here, right? So you're probably thinking, okay, that's not a lot of money. $3,000 is not a lot of money. But why I say that this is actually passive income is because you can create this book once and then you put it on Amazon, right? And you don't have to do anything again. You don't have to work on the book or anything. It's just going to be selling itself, right? And so you don't have to just create one book. You can create 5 of these or create 10 of these. Now imagine if you create 10 of these books and then you are earning, say, 10 times 3,657. That's just a clear indicator. You'll be making about $30,000 every single month by simply creating these books, and that's how you're going to be using Bookvault. Just to show you how simple these books are, let me look for another one that maybe is looking a bit simpler, like this one, right? This one looks very, very simple. It just has got a flowery cover there. If I click on that, then I just click on look inside. As you can see, there's the cover there. When I scroll down, as you can see, it's just lines, right? It's just lines. And this person is making money from just having a book that has just got lines, right? If I look for another one again, I'm seeing this one here, and then I just click on the link, and then I say look inside. As you can see, the price there is $6.99, and I say look inside. When I scroll down, as you can see, this is all that's inside. I am thankful for date, gratitude, I am thankful for date. They're basically just repeating all the pages over and over again, over and over and over again. So in other words, you're not going to be writing much detail, but you actually can just create a book that has just got some lines because it's a journal. And like I said, you can either do a sketchbook, you can do like a journal, you can do a writing pad. There's so many things that you can do. So now when you've decided on what exactly it is that you want to do, let's say like I'm just going to design something that is like a bit floral and it's just going to be a journal for people to write. What I then can do is that I'll just come here where it says research, and you see there's an arrow to the right. I'm going to click on that arrow, then I'm going to click on where it says create, right? And then I'm going to come here where it says Bookvault designer, and I'm going to click on that. And then as you can see, it's going to ask me, okay, choose a template. You want to do paperback or hardcover? I would go for paperback because paperback is what people mostly buy as compared to the hardcovers, right? So I'll just leave it on paperback. And then trim size. There are so many different sizes that you can choose to make your book in. I will leave it on 6x9 because that's one of the most commonly used sizes. And then here where it says paper count, I'm just going to change this and just maybe make it, let's just say 100. And then paper color. If your book is in color, you then can choose maybe the color option. But black and white paper, it makes sense to me because it also will help for the book to actually be cheaper. So I'm just going to leave it on black and white. Then I'm going to click on submit. So once it's opened up, it's going to bring you to a page like this where you can actually then design your book. And like I mentioned, anyone can do this. You don't have to be an expert, but it's so simple and easy. So the first thing that you need to know is that this is your working area, right? So these pink lines are what are called a bleed. A bleed means that like you should not make your information overlap beyond this, because this is where the book is going to be cut, right? And the second thing that you need to know is that like this is your book cover, meaning that the right side is your front of the book, and then the left side is the back of your book. If you open a book and put it upside down, this is what a book is going to look like. And let's say like maybe I want to play around with colors. I want to maybe use a blue color. I'm just going to click there where the color is there, or maybe I can change it to pink or whatever color that I want. So remember, we said that this is going to be a journal maybe for women. So I'm maybe going to use a color that is a bit more feminine, right? We'll see. But also like the other options here, there's images, there's shapes, there's drawings, there's layers, effects. Let's say that I want to use like images. I can just click on images there. And then if I've got an image that I found maybe on the internet and I know I'm free to use it, you should not use images that are not yours. You can upload it here, or you can just simply click on resources here, and then you can just search. Like I'm just going to say something like floral. And then I'm just going to click on search. And then it's going to show me all these different designs that are florals, or they've got flowers, as you can see. So I'm just going to simply scroll and look for something that I think I would like. And then I'm just going to, like, for example, there's this one. I'm going to just click on that image there. And then it's going to immediately pop up right here. So what I then can do, if that's the image that I want to use, I can then just like begin to shape it so that it fits in the area that I want it to fit in. So I'm just going to like pull it there, and notice that yes, I am going over the pleats because I'm aware that it's going to be cut. Especially if I'm working on the text, I don't want the text to cut over this, but if I'm working on the pleat for the outside cover, it's okay, it's fine, because this is where the book is going to cut, and I don't want to leave any like white or pink lines that are not of the image. So okay, that's what the image looks like for now, but obviously you're going to take your time and then maybe just design something according to whatever you want, but I'm just doing this for illustration purposes. All right, so once I put the background there, what I then can do is that I can put some writing, like some text here, so that people, when they see the cover, they know exactly what this is. So what I'll start off by doing is that I'll look for a shape first. I'll look for a shape that I can just put as a background. Like I'm just going to put the square here, and then I'm just going to stretch it like that, make it slightly, yeah, something like that, and then we're just going to drop it there. And then the next thing that I'll do is that I'll come here to the text, and I'm going to look for a font that I like, that I can use, and I'm just going to click on this one, Pacifico, and I'm just going to drag it up here and put it there. And then I'm just going to double click on it, and then I'm just going to change and write journal, right? So let's say also I want to change the color of the text. I can just click here where it says fill options. I'll click on that, and then for now I will choose maybe yellow, right? That's yellow, and then obviously the black is clashing with everything else. Then I'll just click on the shape there, then come here where there's a circle, and then I'll look for a color that it makes a bit more sense. Either maybe I can use purple, or I can use the lime color. But yeah, you're just going to play around with it until you've got a design that is beautiful, and then it's what you want to use. When you're happy with your design, all you then just do is come here where it says download, and then it's automatically going to download it. Either it's going to download it to your laptop, or it's going to open in a new browser, and you just simply need to download it. Now, after downloading the cover, the first thing that we have worked on is the cover, but now we need to then work on the interior. The interior refers to the inside of the book. So you just simply come here where it says interior, click on that, and then it's going to open this other page here, and then it's going to ask you, it's going to show you these different templates, but first it's going to ask you, do you want bleed, no bleed, or bleed? Now, this previous one that we're designing had a bleed, like I mentioned at the start. So you're going to click on bleed, right? And then you're going to change the size here to 6:9, which is the one that we used earlier, right? And then page count, you're going to then add and say 100, because we made our page, we made the previous book 100. So you choose simply the one that you want, right? The number of pages that you want. So then you then come here, and then you look for the different templates that you want. So this is basically a journal. So we want something with lines where people can just be filling in. So I'm just going to go for this one that says journal, right? And then it highlights by having this blue over it. Once that's done, we then click on download. So as you can see, I've downloaded both the documents to my desktop, and this is what it actually looks like in PDF. form. So that's going to be the cover. And then if I look at the interior, this is the interior. As you can see, it's just a series of lines where people are going to be writing their journal entries. So the next step that I then need to take is to simply upload these documents to Kindle Direct Publisher, where I'm going to be selling these books and I'm going to be making some money. So what you need to do next is that you need to create a KDP or Kindle Direct Publisher account. And it's simple and easy for anyone to do this. And you just simply go to kdp.amazon.com, and then you're just going to click on sign up if you've never done that, or you just sign in if you already have got an account. Now, I'm not going to show you how to actually create that account. It's actually quite simple and easy, but I'm going to link to another video that you can watch just in case you want some instructions on how to actually sign up and then fill in all the requirements that they actually ask you for. I'm just going to click on sign in. And once you're signed in, this is what it's going to look like on the inside. And you're just going to simply come and click on where it says create. So after create, you're then going to choose, okay, it's going to ask you what type of book are you trying to set up here. And I'm going to click on paperback because that's the one that I chose. So next is going to bring you to this page here where they're just going to ask for the details about the book. So you just basically need to just scroll down, filling in all the information. So the first one that they ask you obviously is the language. What language is it? It's going to be automatically to English. And then book title. Now you notice that most of the people who put their books in here, like revealed by Bookvault, they don't just write journal. Like all these are different types of journals, but the title is not just journal. As you can see, color the covers, college rules, composition, notebook, write a blank lined journal with bold sunflower design. You notice that their title is quite long because they're using what are called keywords. When people search on Amazon, they're using keywords to search. Like people don't just go to Amazon and say journal. They want maybe like a happy journal, or a journal for teens, or a journal for high school, or a journal to use when you're sad. There's so many things that they search for. So what you're trying to do is that you're trying to, we call it ranking. By using the right words, you make sure that your journal appears first. So what I would recommend that you do is, like, let's say like you are mimicking this book here. Obviously, you don't want to copy a book exactly because you're going to get hit by copyright infringement, but you just want to mimic them. You want to get ideas from them, and you want to learn from them. Let's say that like I was mimicking this one. What I can do is that I can copy this title, and then I'll bring it back here, and then I'm going to paste it here, and then that's the title. That's exactly like the one I copied from that person. But then now I need to then change it according to like whatever style or whatever I design my book to be about. Like this one made a 52-week guide. Maybe mine is a 50-week. So you don't want to write 52 if yours is 50-week or yours is 30 days. I think you get what I'm saying. So you do the same thing for the title. You do the same thing for the title, for the subtitle. You just basically, you're going to go in and fill in all the information. But for now, just for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to just like paste that as it is like that. Then it's going to ask you add series. This is a series of books. Like a series like refers to volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. But now, because you're not doing that, you're just going to leave that blank. And then edition number. Is it an edition? The same way that is like it's a series, you're just going to leave that blank. Right? And then author, this is where you're going to put your details. For me, it's going to be Mr. And then I'm going to add my name there, Marshall Malaba, right? And then I am done, right? And then contributors, author, is there anyone who contributed to this book? There's no one, so I'm just going to leave this blank, right? And then description, the same thing you can do for that I mentioned earlier for description, you can do it here also. If I come here to Bookvault and then I just click on the link there, it's going to open in Amazon. And then once it's opened in Amazon, I see the description that this person used to write their books. I can come here and copy their description. And like I mentioned, you don't want to copy what someone else has said. So I can come here and paste, and then that's just basically going to give me an idea of what to write. But I need to come in here and change it. If I copy them exactly, I'm going to get hit by copyright and I can lose my account. So if you fail to listen to what I'm saying, you're going to lose your account. So make sure that you just don't copy people. But like I said, just showing you an example here. And then publishing rights. I own the copyright and I hold necessary publishing rights. This is a public domain work. I'm going to click on I own the copyright because this is something that I designed myself. And then keywords. Keywords are very important because this is what is used to help people actually find your book. And so rather than trying to guess what keywords to use, you can come here and scroll. It's going to show you where it says keywords. You can click on keywords. But one thing that you need to take note of is what type of journal are you creating. Like I mentioned earlier on, that there are different types of journals. Don't just create a random one. I'm going to click on keywords, then I'm going to click on search. So obviously the main keyword I'm going to be using is journal, right? But if I'm copying that person who I was just showing you right now, they created a gratitude journal. So I'm just going to write that, and then I'm just going to click on search. And then what's going to happen next is that Bookvault is going to show me different types of keywords that people are searching for that I can rank for. By ranking, it means that like you are the highest, or you're the first that actually appears on the page. And if you appear first on the page, people are more likely to buy from you. And so it's going to show you the Amazon search, then it's going to also show you the Google search, and then it's going to show you how much people are actually paying to rank on that keyword. So what you want to look for is, you want to look for the keywords that are ranking high, like this one, gratitude journal. You want to use that. You want to use like the ones like okay, gratitude journal I already showed you. These are the ones: journal of gratitude, journaling gratitude, journals for gratitude, the gratitude journal. So you want to use these ones that are actually ranking high. There's like high search. So you're going to take those, just copy this, and then you're going to come and paste them right here where it says keywords. So what you want to do is that you want to paste as many different keywords as possible, right? You want to try and fill in all 7 of them. That way it will increase your chances of actually your book getting sold more, right? Then the next thing that you do is that you come here where it says categories, choose up to 2 browse categories, right? Click on choose categories. Now obviously you don't know what these categories are, so Bookvault is going to help you with that again. You're going to come back here to Bookvault, and then you're going to come here where it says KDP categories, right? You're going to click on that, and then you're going to come here and type in and say gratitude journal. So obviously you're going to be typing in according to what book you created. Don't use the words gratitude journal if you didn't create a gratitude journal. Then you're going to click on search. Then it's going to show you, okay, so the categories are literary collections, and then diaries and journals. So then I'm just going to come back here, and then I'm going to look for literary collections, right? I'm going to click on general because that's the only one that's appearing there. Then I want to come back to Bookvault. Then I'm going to pick the next one, which is juvenile nonfiction, right? And then I'm going to come back here to Kindle, click on that, and then I'm going to choose the next category it mentioned was language arts, general writing. So those are the ones that are not appearing, so I'm just going to click on where it says general. But basically you're going to be choosing like the different categories that they show you. So then I'm going to click on save. As you can see, my categories are appearing right here. And then, does your book classify as any of these types? Choose all that apply. Low content book, that's the one I'm going to choose. And then adult content, does this book contain language, situations, or images inappropriate for children under 18 years? I'm going to say no. And then I'm going to click on save and continue. And then it's going to ask you, publish without an ISBN. Low content books like notebooks, planners, journals, and other similar workbooks don't require an ISBN. All right, so that's cool. And then publication date, I'm going to put today's date. Print options, I'm going to leave it as black and white interior with white paper. And then trim size, I make sure that it's 6:9. Bleed settings, I'm going to leave it as no bleed. And then paperback cover finish, I'm going to leave it as matte. Glossy just means it's a bit shiny, but putting it on glossy might actually increase the cost of the book. So I'm just going to leave it as that. Then it's going to say upload paperback manuscript, right? That's where I'm going to click, and then I'm going to locate on my desktop where the book is. It's going to be this one, and then I'm going to click on open. Give it a few seconds to load. As you can see, it says processing file. Then I'm going to come here. It says upload a cover. You already have print ready PDF only, right? I'm going to click on that because now it wants me to upload the book cover. I'm going to locate my book cover, and it's going to be this one at the top. I'm just going to give it a few seconds to load up. Then as you can see here, it says check this box if the cover you're uploading includes a barcode, right? I don't have a barcode, so I'm just going to leave this blank. That's what they're basically saying. And then once you're done, you can preview the book. Once you load it up, then you're going to come here where it says launch previewer, so that you can preview the book to make sure that everything is in place. So as you can see, this is what the book looks like, and as you can see, there's the bleed there. This is where they're going to cut the book, where there's this red line, or the dotted lines here. So that's what the outside looks like, and there's the barcode that they have given me for free. And if I click on that, it's then going to show me what the book looks like on the inside. As you can see, there's the gray lines there. It's not too clear at the moment because it's still loading up. But yeah, basically that's what the book is going to look like. Then when I'm done, I'm just going to click on approve. Then I'm going to come back to this page here. Then I'm going to scroll down, and then it's going to show me that your printing cost for this book is going to be $2.15. So you just need to make sure that you remember that price is $2.15 to actually print this book. So then the next step is it's then going to ask me like, okay, where do you want this book to be distributed? Territories, I'm going to leave it on all territories so that anyone around the world can buy it. Primary marketplace is going to be Amazon.com. Leave it like that. And then it's going to ask me the price. How much do you actually want to sell this book for? And so if I come back to Bookvault here, Bookvault showed me that this book was actually being sold. Let me just go back there. I think the previous owner was selling it for, okay, they were selling for $6.99. So what I can do is that I can also put my price to be the same. Give it $6.99. And then it's going to show you that the printing cost is $2.15. And then royalty is $2.04. That's how much I'm actually going to be making per book. So if I'm happy with that, I then scroll down, and then I come here where it says publish your paper book. But as you can see here, terms and conditions, it can take up to 72 hours for your book to be available for purchase on Amazon. Until then, the book status will be in review or on your bookshelf, right? If I'm happy with everything, I then click on publish your paperback book, right? And then it's going to go under review. They'll review it, and then within 72 hours, your book will then start being on sale. All right, so that's basically how you can use Bookvault to help you to do Kindle Direct publishing, and you'll be publishing some low content books. Now, if you want to use Bookvault, you can get it using the link that is in the description below. It's going to be the first link that I'm going to put for you there. And if you use my link, you can get a 20% off discount. Yes, it's not for free. It gives you a 3-day free trial, but then beyond that, you need to start paying to use it. But it's very cheap and affordable as compared to how much you're actually going to be making from using this tool. But if you use my link in the description below, you actually can get it for 20% off, and you can start making your money online. Now, let me know in the comment section below if this is something that you are looking forward to doing, and maybe just post and tell me what type of journal or notepad or type of book it is that you want to try and publish. And if I can, I'm going to respond with some of my best tips and other things that maybe I didn't mention in this video that can help you to actually succeed. So just make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section below, and make sure that you like this video. It helps me to know that this is content that you guys find value in, and it also helps in terms of the YouTube algorithm so that more people can be exposed to this video. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this, designed to help you achieve financial freedom. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.